Finally getting around to one of the watches that I personally have purchased. Oftentimes I'll buy a watch, um, like full price and everything, or like maybe at a wind up show or just on random purchase, whatever, impulsive. And it gets backburnered for me to make a video because there's, so many other watches being sent in that I try to like get them completed and sent out. So I'm going to try to make it a priority to get some of these watches shown that are like I don't want to necessarily call them like a guilty pleasure, but like these are the watches that I personally pick, right? So, and I know there's some people out there that maybe want to just know that for whatever reason. Well, here you go. This is a brand that I've been following for a long time. I picked up one of these. I've had their watches in the past, and there's going to be a really cool one of these coming out soon too. And I'll definitely get one of those, a new model. But this is one that I've been to many wind up shows. So every time Vero has been at them, they're a Pacific Northwest company. And so they've been at like the San Francisco one, and I can't remember if they were at Chicago or not. I think they maybe did all three, but every time I walk by their booth, I'm drawn to this one, the open water. And it took a while for me to like really warm up to it, to the point where I was like, all right, I'm done, looking at other watches. I'm gonna go pick up that Vero. And that's exactly what I did in New York. I bought one watch. Well, it's mostly true, but I only bought one watch at the wind up show, and this is it. This is the Vero Open Water Daybreak, the orange. There's other colorways. You can get other colors, of course, but this orange it's a more vibrant, more bold type orange. I have a lot of orange dial watches, and all of them are slightly different. And this one's, again, slightly different from the rest of them. So let's talk about some of the things I really like about this, besides the bright orange dial. We're going to zoom in a little bit. We're going to talk about the size, because the size is one of the biggest selling points for me. So I measure the case kind of like from here to here at 40, but if you measure the bezel from here to here, which is probably a good true measurement of the width of the watch, because you can see the taper on the lower part of the case, it's 41 millimeter. So let's just say it's a 41 millimeter watch minus the crown guards. The lug to lug I measure at 47.5. You can clearly see it is a blasted case. It's not titanium. It's gray, kind of like a titanium color, but it is a stainless steel watch with a blasted case. And then the crown and the stainless steel bezel are DLC. So that's a black diamond-like coating. It's very scratch resistant, very hard, very good coating. The thickness of this watch, check that out. It's 11 millimeter thick. It is very thin. 20 millimeter lug width, so you can put whatever. I bought it with the bracelet. It comes with a nice bracelet. I have yet to use it. I've been just kind of in a phase where I'm wearing straps. And a 5.3 millimeter screw down crown, keeping the 200 meter water resist. Speaking of the strap, this strap did not come with it. This is a StrapHabit strap. In case you haven't been paying attention, at this point, we could basically say StrapHabit is like the official strap of the Random Rob channel. So much so that I have an entire drawer in my IKEA storage system dedicated to just StrapHabit straps. And I'm probably going to open up a second drawer for their straps. I've been wearing the FKM rubber straps. They're my favorite in pretty much all forms on most of my watches. It's bonkers. This is the smooth FKM. They have the ribbed one. The ribbed one, you can get it with camo colors. I would have the orange camo one on this one, but the orange just isn't quite right to like tie in with this one. So this black smooth one just works perfect on this watch because of the smooth DLC and the case, and then the smooth strap. It just pairs really nice with it. The only thing that's not really matching is the hardware. But that's on the bottom of my wrist, and you can't really see it. So inside this thing is a Sellita SW200. That's part of the reason why it's so thin. That is a very thin movement. And Vero, because they hand assemble these watches in the US. The parts are sourced, like the movement obviously is from Switzerland, but a lot of the other components are sourced from, whatever country. And they assemble it all in the US. Now, because they are assembling it, they have access to regulating the movement probably before it gets cased up. So they regulate the movement in 5 positions. I verified this on my time grapher. I'm not going to show it just because I don't want to get the video too long, but it was like -1, -2 seconds, pretty much in all positions. So it's dialed in. It's good to go. And those movements are typically good to go already. So it doesn't really take them much to tweak them a little bit if they need to. The bracelet. Let's go back to the bracelet a little bit. It matches the case. It's a blasted stainless steel. It has the end links are they're male, right? So it kind of extends the lug to lug a little bit, but those links are pretty short. Those look to me like they're pin and tube because I don't see a split pin and I don't see a screw head, and then you have a stamped center section. So the bracelet really isn't anything to write home about. I think it's more than adequate. It also is all individual pieces, so it folds up really nice, so that aids in comfort. Has a nice drape to it. I just haven't used it yet. I prefer this watch on this rubber strap for some reason. I don't know why. Just the phase I'm at. The bracelets on their website, according to their website, come sized for a 7.25-inch wrist, which is, in fact, the correct size wrist. I'm biased because that's the size of my wrist. But if you need the bracelet to be a little bit larger, a little bit smaller, you just tell them. They'll accommodate you. This company is incredible to deal with. So much so that they offer a 10-year warranty. Go check out the link in the description. I have no affiliation with them, but check out the link. Read the warranty. Just scroll down and read the warranty. Pick any watch. I don't care if it's a Workhorse or an Open Water or any other watches. They offer a 10-year warranty, including damage. Who does that? That's not like a warranty. That's an insurance policy for free. I don't get it. It's crazy. I'm sure the watch is robust. You know, it's got a sapphire crystal, DLC, and it's a blasted case and everything. And then like my Workhorse is Cerakoted, I think, with a sapphire crystal, which this thing's been awesome too. I think that's just incredible to stand by your product like that. I think they have a great brand going and a great business model, and I definitely can get behind it. Clearly, I already have 2 of their watches, and I know for a fact I'm going to be picking up a 3rd one before too long as soon as it's released. Now let's pop this on wrist. Price on this one on the website, it says $875. I think I got a little bit of a deal at the show. You know, oftentimes if you go to these wind-up shows, you can you negotiate a little bit, you know, because they have the watches there, and they don't want to. If it's one less watch they have to load up to take back with them, you might be able to save yourself $50 or something. And I can't remember what I paid exactly, but it was a little bit less than that, not much. I didn't do like, you know, sometimes I can get like deals because of who I am and everything. Like we didn't even have that conversation. I was just like, no, just do like the regular show deal. Like I like this watch and I want to support the brand. That's seriously how much I like this. 60 click bezel. Very solid. No play. It's a very nice 60 click. Now, let's just get right to the loom. And then we got to shut this off because this video is getting too long. And I know you guys don't like these super long videos. There you go. Excellent application of loom. Fully loomed out bezel. A little bit extra between the 15 on the bezel. And it's just a good kit, guys. And I have more coming with this particular model because there's going to be a giveaway. Not this one. This one's mine. But I have another one in collaboration with Extropian. I'll put a link to their website down below. It's a search engine. But you're going to want to go over to their Instagram. This is just like for the people that want to stick around and watch the whole video. Go follow Extropian on their Instagram and get ready because we're going to do a giveaway on this watch. Not this watch, but a brand new one of this. And then also, I'm going to put a link down below to StrapHabit. Guys, they're excellent straps. If you're probably already a customer. So pretty soon, we're going to end up with a limited edition Random Rob one, and we're going to do some more with StrapHabit. So stay tuned for so much more right here on this channel. See you on the next one.